I want you to see this jackass. I think was on the right here, coming from. This is the gym over here, from on the lawn.
What the fuck?
From over here, like a Little Caesars. It was over here. What's he doing going on the lawn in this pickup truck? Take a look.
What the hell is he doing?
The back of the. Look at this. Instead of going in front of the shopping center and coming in over here, he went to the back of the shopping center where there's nothing but grass.
Did you see that shit?
Unbelievable, man.
Yeah,
It's unbelievable. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Did you just see that shit?
Unbelievable. Look at this again. Now, this is the back of the shopping center. This is where Goodwill is, Snap Fitness.
Is he on the lawn?
There's no driveway over here. This is nothing but lawn. All right? He literally, this piece of crap, instead of going in the front of the freaking shopping center, this is what I mean about people now. He went to the back part where there's nothing but lawn with his pick-a-merc truck. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let me. I know that I'm saying some words there. I know that. I apologize, folks, but this stuff really ticks me off like nothing else. Just because I see it's what people do. It's like they have no regard for anything anymore. For anything. Do you see this? On the lawn, instead of going in the front of the shopping center where we drive to get to this, to get over here, there's two parts of the shopping center. He goes on the back part and goes on the freaking lawn. Look at this crap. Look at this. It's unbelievable. This is no regard, Beauregard. This is why we need Doug Jordan for sheriff. I'm telling you, it's out of control. It's out of control. They're out of control in Coweta. They're out of control everywhere, but we're focusing on Coweta. We need Doug Jordan for sheriff, or this is going to get worse and worse. I've never seen anything like this in my life. He's literally on the back part. Well, let me explain something to you. Goodwill over here. Hold on a second. There's Goodwill over here to your right. Back over here is like another part of the shopping center, but it's like, I can't explain. It's like two parts to this. And there's Little Caesars and there's other stuff over here, auto parts store, but all this is grass right here. There's no road here. You have to go in the front to get to where he wants to go. But he didn't do it like a normal person. The jackass did it on, he was on the lawn. Went the back way on the lawn. You're parking on the lawn, you're driving on the lawn, you don't know where to drive now? Nobody knows where to drive, huh? You don't know where to go. You don't know where to go. Parking on the lawn, that's what they're doing now more and more. And driving on the lawn, back parts of shopping centers. Unbelievable, man. Elect Doug Jordan or it's just over for Coweta as we know. It's done. Unbelievable. We're separating the truth from the lies underneath the Newton, Georgia heavily chemtrailed sky. You're about to receive a dose of the shock treatment. I don't know. I'm just really pissed off right now. I seen a post on Facebook from one of my friends, and I can't believe what I'm seeing. I can't believe how demonic and how Luciferian, how satanic society has become. I mean, we heard about New York and how radical their abortion bill or law is. I think what is it up to? Is it full term? Something like that. But Illinois today just surpassed that. I mean, it's unbelievable. Hold on, folks. Unbelievable. It seems that first of all, Live Action. I never heard of them until I saw them. I think it was on Fox yesterday. Pinterest is saying that they're blocked or banned from being on there because for porn reasons. First of all, they need to get the head out of the damn gutter. Live and in action? What kind of action are they talking about? These freaking sickos and Pinterest and all these freaking leftist, communist, socialist devils that own the social media, about 90% or so, and the media, right? And so that's why they think like that. Live action. What kind of action are they talking about? They're talking about taking action, you jackasses, at Pinterest, I don't even use that friggin' piece of crap Pinterest. Why does society have to feel compelled to have to constantly pin pictures everywhere? I mean, if you got a Facebook, isn't that enough? Fascist book, I should say. Or an Instagram. Now we need Pinterest and all those other stupid things to preoccupy time. And on top of it, it's a technocracy. I mean, they're banning Christians off of platforms, CommieTube. I mean, Ron Johnson's Stranger Than Fiction News has been shut down quite a few times. The Doctor of Common Sense was taken off. InfoWars Alex Jones, and the list goes on and on. But then for Pinterest, it was live action, saying it's porn. They're disgusting. All this stuff disgusts me. I can't stand it, man. It pisses me off. The Commie News Network, Microsoft LSD, and the Fonzarelli Mad Cow. These freaking lies, these devils. They're going to meet their maker. But this Governor J.B. Prickster, I think that's what it says on my end, Prickster. Because that's exactly what he is. Signing into law a bill that has been called worse than New York's Reproductive Health Act, signed into law on January 22nd of this year. Prickster said of the new law, if you believe in standing up for women's fundamental rights, IllNoise is a beacon of hope in the heart of this nation. A beacon of hope, and they proudly proclaim that they trust the women. Well, isn't that convenient? This is coming from the culture of death, the party of death. It's the party formerly known as Dems. It's the party formerly known as Dems. It's the Communist Party of America. They are so to the left. I mean, everything about them is out in left field. They're just, it's demonic is what it is. And they're saying they're doing this because they trust the women. What about the unborn's rights? Who's advocating for them? Well, we see live action is, but then they get blocked from, these freaking Luciferian sites owned and ran by devils. So, it's a big uphill battle. But you know who's going to get the last laugh? I'll tell you who's going to get the last laugh. God will. Huh. I know I will, too. When I see all these bitches burn in hell for what they're doing. They're killing kids. It's a murder mill. Don't you get it? 60... What is this? What's the number? Is it 60 million? I lost count. All I know is 20-some years ago when I was in Asheville, I was with my then wife. We were going to Biltmore, but it was downtown Asheville. I saw a sign with the numbers constantly going up, kind of like our debt. Abortions at the time. And I think at the time, this is 20-something years ago, it was 30 million, but don't quote me. Maybe it was more than that. But it's a lot more now. Think about how many cures could have been found from these babies that could have grown into, doctors or scientists. Or think about the next Billy Graham could have been in there, the next person that was anointed by God to heal people. Think about all the things that we've lost out on from all these babies that were killed. I don't care what you call it. You want to call it choice? It's pro-choice to kill or not. That's exactly what it is. Look at this satanic bill by Prickster. He signed it into law. You want to know what the law says? Well, let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it, Prickster. Pardon my language, but I'm really ticked off. Basically, it's a free-for-all to kill babies. It's a free-for-all for minors. They don't have to tell their parents. No parental notification. It ends the need for licensing abortion facilities. So, they don't have to be licensed. It could be non-physicians to commit abortions, to commit the crime, to commit the murder, and allows for abortion at any time, for any reason, including, but not limited to, health. Put that in quotes. Whose health? What's wrong with the mother that she can't carry a baby? Oh, she has psychological problems. Well, you played, now it's time to pay. What kind of crap is this? You trust women? I mean, this is insane. They do the deed, and then they don't want to pay. They went to the buffet, they gorged themselves, and they didn't want to pay the tab. Right? Now, all of a sudden, they're distressed. All of a sudden, they have physical... Listen, there's counseling for that. There's help for that. I was married. I saw it 3 times. I lived through it. We had 3 kids. 3 of them. I don't want to hear it. I really don't. There's help out there for you. And God's going to judge them. God's going to judge these people that are killing the babies. God's going to judge the ones that have not repented, that had the abortions. If you have an abortion and you can repent, yeah, I believe in that. And God will forgive you. However, if you are pro-abortion and you're constantly advocating for it and you're doing it or have done it or wish it and love it, then congratulations, you're going to hell. Period. End of story. You haven't repented. You haven't given your life over to Jesus. End of story. I can't see how anybody who's a Christian is pro-abortion. It doesn't work that way, all right? It's pro-killing. Thou shalt not kill. What part of that do we not get, folks? These devils are going to meet their maker one day, and they will be judged. And they won't be able to come back. They won't be able to apologize. They won't be able to, folks. Get your soul right with Jesus now. The veil's lifted. We see this. We see these devils on the left, these communists. All right? That's what they are. It's a murder mill. That's all they know is spirit cooking, lying, fake news, communism, socialism. It's unbelievable. Open borders. Why don't you open up your borders? Open up your house. Put a sign out that says free for all. And tell Shakalaka I might swing on by and see you got any liquid gold or gold there. Or anything worthwhile. Probably don't. Freaking Luciferians. I don't want anything you got. Piece of crap. Look at this. Look at this. For any reasons, they don't have to tell their parents. How demonic. Sneaky, huh? The teenage girl can go and get, could go play, huh? Go out and play in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night. Without the parents knowing. Or just whenever. And she gets knocked up, and she don't have to tell the parents when she goes to get the abortion. They don't have to be notified, huh? Isn't that wonderful, huh? This is unbelievable. This is going to actually, these teenagers and people in general are going to just, still having sex and out of what does it call it? Wedlock? Having sex outside of marriage, I should say. And, if they get knocked up, I mean, heck, mum's the word. That they could go to a place that's not licensed, physician. I never heard of that. I wouldn't even want to go to someone that's not licensed. And, if they're teenagers, they don't have to tell their parents. Unbelievable. All the while killing the baby. Killing the baby. That's what it is. Killing it. Killing. Pro-choice to kill, pro-choose to kill or not. This is unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. And the censorship on top of it. So let's go through this again. The new Illinois RHA does away with the things that the states ban. With things the states ban on partial abortion. So they did away with the ban on partial abortion. They did away with parental notification of minors. Ends the need for licensing abortion facilities by the state. Allows non-physicians to commit abortions, to commit the crime again, to commit murder, and allows for abortion at any time for any reason. Having an abortion is not even good for you, by the way. Not only are you tearing the baby apart, your baby. Listen, if you got raped, I mean, this is my take on it. Bad things happen to good people. Trust me, I lived through a lot of bad things. A lot. All right? For one thing, I fell on a wet floor at church that had no sign during Lent, during fish dinner, 2014, tore my quadricep off. No sign. And on top of it, with a $30,000 medical bill that, they haven't paid for. Unbelievable, all right? That's just for starters. Don't get me started on this. I don't want to hear it. So, yeah, women do get raped. They do, all right? But maybe they should give themselves a chance. It's not the baby's fault that she got raped, is it? Is it the baby's fault? Is it? Did God know that was going to happen? Of course he knew that was going to happen. Why? He didn't let it happen. We live in a fallen world. We live in a fallen world. What part of it do you not understand? And until Jesus comes back, things like this will happen. It'll get worse and worse. The Bible says so. 2 Timothy 3 generation, we're here. The selfie generation. The generation of, giving heed to seducing spirits. The love of ourselves. The love of mankind will wax cold. We're here. The selfie generation. 2 Timothy 3. Go look it up, folks. So why do things happen? It's man's fault. Not God's. Man's. The gun didn't kill someone. Man did. Meaning mankind. All right? Okay? So let's get that out of the way. So if they get raped, I understand it's traumatic. Of course it is. Of course, seek help, but don't seek help from one of these Luciferians that's going to promote you to kill the baby. All right, you're in a fragile state. You need help, but you need Christian help. And a Christian's not going to tell you to kill the baby. Maybe you'll grow to love it. Maybe they'll grow to love it. You don't know during that 9 months. Maybe you will. Maybe you get attached to it. Maybe you won't. Maybe you will. But is that baby's fault? Yes or no? No, it's not. So that gives you a right to kill something because something bad happened to you? I mean, that makes just as much sense as I had a bad day, so I feel like destroying someone. Just doing off on them. I mean, how ridiculous are we getting? But I understand the rape case, that's a touchy subject, but I think we could treat it and look at it a different light instead of just running to kill the baby. Because this is a culture of death, as it is. And, it's all the eugenics program, just like Ron Johnson talks about. You like being part of the eugenics program, the part of killing off babies, as you get chemtrailed and eating your GMOs and popping your big pharma pills and getting, inoculated by vaccines with formaldehyde, aluminum, and other poisons in it. You kidding me? These babies don't stand a chance as it is once they get. As soon as they hit the air and start breathing, they're already getting vaccinated, and they have to get up to 60 by the time they're 18. Get out of town with this mess. But look at this bill. Look at this bill. It's unbelievable, man. So it's telling the minors could be sneaky. Minors could be sneaky. Now think about this. It ends the need for licensing abortion. It's sneaky. They don't have to notify their parents. Period. That's what this is enabling them to just romp around, huh? Free for all. If you get knocked up, hey, let's go one of these places over here, like swinging on by a fast food restaurant, huh? Or a Jiffy Lube, real quick, huh? In and out. Unbelievable, man. We live. I'm telling you, God's judgment will be on that state, and it will be on Prickster, the governor. So it's unbelievable. Any other let's see. So any other type of health reasons, which may include physical, emotional, psychological, familial. Well, so family matters can have a play a role in this too, huh? Unbelievable, man. I mean, it's just open wide now over there in Illinois. That's a hellhole of a state it is. You know, instead of them taking care of Chicago and cleaning it up, crime's getting worse, and now, you know, they're upping the ante on the murder. As if the murder rate isn't high enough over there. This is unbelievable, man. I just can't believe what I'm seeing. But yeah, I'm ticked off at this. I am. So good for live action. Push back. It's a battle out there, and this is not just a battle of left or right. This is a battle of good and evil. All right, this is a spiritual battle we're in, and it's bad. It's worse. It's worse than I even thought, and I know how bad it is. All right, never mind the Li-Fi, never mind the 5G, never mind the chemtrails. I mean, these kids don't even have a chance in the womb. I mean, that should be the safest place, no? Of course it should. The safest place should be inside the womb. But take a look at the attack, the war on children. Are you a part of this? Are you pro-killing babies? If you are, you need to give your life over to Jesus. Let him and start reading the Bible, because you are going against what God wants. That baby was meant to be, regardless of how it got in the womb, that baby was meant to be born. There's a reason why everyone is put on earth. Have you sought your reason? Have you asked Jesus to guide you, to order your steps, Psalms 119? Or are you continuing to watch fake news and worship the Luciferian and follow your marching orders, the Luciferian agenda, the eugenics agenda, this culture of death? I'm disgusted. I am. I'm ticked off. I'm ticked off. I don't even want to do this, but I am ticked off at this because I can't believe that this is even happening to this level. These bastards. Until next time, you've received a shock treatment, so have I. Bullshit. I'm sorry, folks, for the language, but I am ticked off like no other. Mother.